back to our coverage of the deadly school shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School and the 17 victims who are being mourned and remembered.
Tonight, CBS 4's Eugene Ramirez tells you more about the young lives that were lost on Wednesday.
She was meant for so much more in this world. She would have given this world so much more. I would have taken the bullets for you. I would have protected you. And I'm sorry I wasn't there.
The mother of Alyssa Aladef says the 14-year-old was a creative writer with a passion and zest for life. The freshman also played on the school's soccer team. Geography teacher Scott Beagle was also a camp counselor. The 35-year-old was killed while ushering students to safety.
If his family is watching this, please know that your son or your brother was an amazing person, and I am alive today because of him.
Described as funny and caring, Martin Duque Anguiano was 14 years old. On Instagram, his brother wrote, "Words cannot describe my pain. I love you, brother Martin. You'll be missed." Senior Nicholas Dworet was 17. The competitive swimmer was set to attend the University of Indianapolis in the fall on an athletic scholarship.
He was passionate about swimming. He dreamed of making the Olympic swim team and going to the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo.
Hero is the word many are using to describe Aaron Feiss. The 37-year-old assistant football coach and security guard ran towards the gunfire. He acted as a human shield to protect students. Students and colleagues say he was a friend.
He's just that type of guy. He loved all of us.
Honestly, just thank you for what you've done for every single kid at Douglas. Thank you for giving your life so we can live on.
Jamie Gutenberg was one of the youngest victims.
Jamie was such a special kid. All of the kids here are.
The 14-year-old was a dancer. Friends called her charismatic and lovely. Her brother Jesse was also at the school and survived. Athletic director Christopher Hickson was the school's wrestling coach and an Iraq War veteran. His wife said he thought of his students as his own. He was 49. 15-year-old Luke Hoyer was described as always happy, always smiling. His grandmother says he loved basketball and wanted to try out for the football team. Kara Loughran was 14 years old. Those close to her say they will always celebrate her beautiful life. Gina Montalto was also just 14. She volunteered with special needs kids and was on the color guard squad.
She was so bubbly. She was this tiny little girl. I don't even think she would hurt a fly.
17-year-old Joaquin Oliver was from Venezuela. He had just become a U.S. citizen last year.
An amazing person, a beautiful soul.
Elena Petty was in the junior ROTC. The 14-year-old was involved in her church and volunteered to help Hurricane Irma victims. 18-year-old Meadow Pollock planned to attend Lynn University. Friends say she had a bright future. Carmen Schentrup was 16. She was a 2017 National Merit Scholar semifinalist. 15-year-old Peter Wang was shot while holding the door open so others could flee. He died wearing his ROTC uniform. Helena Ramsey would have started college next year. Her family describes the 17-year-old as smart, kind-hearted, and thoughtful. And Alexander Schachter was a freshman trombone and baritone player in the school's band and orchestra. He was just 14 years old. Eugene Ramirez, CBS 4 News.
And you think about all of these young people, these lives, that what these people could have become, what these young people could have grown up and done with the rest of their lives had they been given that opportunity.
And they were already so accomplished and had done so much to serve others and done so much in their young lives. It's just such a shame. And that is CBS 4 News at 4.
CBS News at 5.